or Jumadi ne dia papa no waye 35 years na wisdom mo hu se mo send messages about niema musua anwumre meba be kind messages ni bia ma but a lot of them busa say there are people like this, there are people every day I say omunim, there are people like this in Ghana, there are people like this, you know. Prof almost say e bia 2 or 3 just lists say ye kasebo eniema miensa e ma abaye owosi e ye massive e de ma omo a e cost o mo defeater eniema miensa na e nan briefly obeka say to you e de na cost
o bisa nkofo okro mu a ensuo na say no
kalam say
kan ho pa
okay
on say ensuo eyenkwa na yenkrofo dodo na won kura no omu enye used to paying for water.
Okay.
Ensuo a etene sani free.
Okay.
Ko mumfo mu kogu kokoo so a sansuo na di gu kokoo so. Sansuo di no aduane wafuom. Ebinu kura ho kwafuom a dware wafuom ansa no ba fie. Onti ensuo no seye no e koso damage kese. On say krowe mu no. Ghana ne was a certain drainage system.
Okay.
Ofa pra. Pra.
Yes.
Ofi Kwau Mountains no mu. Na osane cross ensuo no before that years. Across road no Accra Kumasi road.
Yeah.
And kakra. Oko baby e frɛ ho banka. Nsuo ba ko e frɛ na no. Na abɛbɔ prɛ no.
Okay.
Na ofin na bɔ. Na bremu abɛbɔ prɛ no. Na omu nyina de kɔ Atlantic no.
Okay.
Enti tama bremu no esɛe no. Na was always petisa plan so best.
Let's say.
Enti drainage system way na a drain to the Atlantic no. And nam tropical rainforest on the side no.
Yeah.
Say enti say no. Who started fight no from to say bremu eja. Bremu na tifi. E wa pedwa honoma. And ma planning because that honey bremu ni planning bomb around asin ho.
Do we say no?
Enti ya know how to fight the fight to protect the drainage system. Enti amansuo bebre say.
Okay.
Enti ensuo ni say no. And the mining itself na too glaring and visible. Tete no na nkofo to gold na obakwa no mu dwane. Say no. Accra Kumasi road ho na ni pay 2 gidi. Graveyard ni 2. Railway line asi ni 2. Enti e ma koye te say once bi me ni me team bi ye call ankobra no ba bi ankobra ni join ni epo
no.
First no udu ha ankobra no ni so no kala ni ye slight na koye te say na adjoin po no unhu difference no ekọ kakra bia na ayira akire no ankobra na asay no ekwa miles into the Atlantic
change color no.
And the effects of the mining thing was so visible.
Kalam say one.
Then generally you know nkofo wo krom ya o say krom ayedin
economy
krom ayedin ena adi ya mo say a friend no arrogance of power no wan e man nkofo bebrebu fu yewu se me ameti we fa ne se me no na ti area mu a na makonya government appointment na ade eche na me ba na moto di manim
ya stop you bia
moto di manim asama meka e man nkofo bo nyo ensamo keten ɛna onim saa primaries na yɛyɛ no me primaries mahu bi sɛ delegate na obi akɔma ne sika 10,000 15,000 yɛma ne TV yɛma ne Wellington boot ne nyinaa no wagyegye na ɔde akɔ compound house no na ekurakura no na ɔde akɔ obiara hu na edu general election on obi ekɔgye TV ɛgye 20,000 me deɛ me nkɔ na me nkɔ gyina lɛ mu na me nto abɔ ho ɛnna me nso me nkɔ.
That's a compound house and nipa du no ha ba ko na kwaje
delicate nine efie bi nso wɔ hɔ a you know police station no papa no ɛyɛ chairman ne baba akɔ organizer
okay
ne baba akɔ women organizer and am the HSA police station nti ɔno yɛ akɔkora no ɔkɔ ano ɔgyama ne nana no no ayɛ police station delegate the delegate no ayɛ konwa tuntum ayɛ passing on from father to son and mother to daughter
efie akonwa
nti onkwan no onkofo ne bedi nti efie bi wɔ hɔ a papa no ne maame no ne mma mienu nyina yɛ delegates nti ayi no flat screen no 9 plus 10,000 40,000 kromofo nyina anim abusia fie ba akum
party no modia
nti edu wa na mo nkɔ makoto ana na yɛ start make catch no yɛ mpɛse yɛ ka no korɛ
but we know
the truth
the delegate system not emwa
and onim tete na o me party nya ne na aba o me papa kokra bi madam fo no o say emri bi papa bi afre no mu no fie nyame fa ne kranse yi sunya ho no contest na GH men sa so contest wo zi afre no papa GH we ni ade ya no be me finance minister ya no man nkoma me wate na dachi ye bepe be di wato ase mi wura me das apia menka nyame mfa ne kransie yi so no so saa ba ko bi omo ye primaries otoso me yensa and before this they filed the first candidate died now was a second candidate na eko party for friend second candidate ni say apia menka ye lawyer ani nkoma yen was me damase adan na nede obi so okọ independent ya kan also ntie party mienu ni nyina obi akasem obi aso ntie
se panyin no
panifo wen o ka reverend mate o se nyansafo
omo hi o panyin bia ni
party form panifo no where are they who are the fair and honest brokers in the political parties
are they losing respect and now say they are not involved
me de mawie me say where are the fair and honest brokers onwa obi so obeko independent yetimi ne kasa no omwen where are they aden na nedi obia wo party mu a okasem so obeye de opa yentimi mani entrance en convince no e mani nyai aden na nedi ye party ya tetetete no obi fa ba so di boni ni atiri mu a yenya obi mani nka se fa ba ne to na bra me entrance
elders in the party
nti wo mo wen empanifo no wen
Prof, if you are invited to the Flagstaff House, my name is a number friend, and Jubilee House, and what will be the most salient things I'll be country president-elect? A dear now was President Mahama, oh yeah, as a tiebreaker now.
Only kind of mesreno, only the party for Nkasa.
Okay.
On say the euphoria of winning the election. A man for they get carried away.
Okay.
Only the party for Nkasa. No more man asking to say, Ojina, a critical situation because of the American. And you answer them say, decisions if you are be obeteki, and you're dead. And you're dead. But some per or new year, so be successful. Non per man went to ye there, they should support him.
What will be some of these decisions?
Me as also say, ebi ani party for, be no before so. Say be ko election ne bi no kasa chief justice ye ba be wona ti ko hwe chai enko fasa de ne ma emre e won nsem sha hit the ground running o man nkoye niam bebere a e be diverting attention isi mami say hey jano
o man into aso
jano man nye ni isi jano man nye ni isi ne niam bi wo na to sia wo ya ban muntoto
Jemensa should continue.
But I say okwa so mu akopam isi wo dia fe na be pam no so betimi mpodia hey o tam now they call govern wo di kota isi kota CJ
but party for no so say wo can o ma start here heat na start o ye mpe we
mama ka sam kire wo ye to aba no ma John Mahama
yes
na NDC na ye the conduit or use the buy tina me say oni omo kasa on beti o yen ta nya sa eya yen ye di ade nanim no ye di say yen ane yen enti we don't go back to our grassroots our base to get their buy-in. You should go and get their buy-in. So minimum say na kamo peno but the reality no aye face no and makram yen ne sa let's live with it.
The critical positions like Chief Justice Jemensa are even before election na party no aswe any
no say no and show be a manifesto
and shame but grassroots and even IG
who can manifesto kura na say chire obehu say the reality no
enia that's when you know crew
there be
okay
manifesto any political statement if you how you say it on the platform for the cameras
right
same thing a friend of politicians can correct you say me can say me way but me bedu ye no I don't know I'll tweak it me timi nya ne say me can no for reality reasons
exactly or 4 years in time ni sir
oh yes say 4 years sir
you see akrasi ya start
you say I start you
the room to 3.5 years
and u be kokoye primaries wo party mu unya ye primaries ni we happen na loyalty a shift and maybe 1.5 years to the election and so we are
practically 2.5 years
yo enti no be kwakotu no for say onko di Jemensa chi no onko di CJ chi go on a goose chase which probably may be a wild one o mre kwa o be say ja legacy
appointments
there me kan ye baako obehwe obi anim de adwuma mana ono aba bi danti onim omisa se Ghana ni ono ane de a sa nipa na woyi no obefa na adwuma mana hwe so ama no ana so ogi di se Ghana ye ni company na onfa ya kono nyama de director de a man fa adwuma ne ma no there are different ways of rewarding people for their contribution obi wo ha obe man appointment obi wo ha de obe ya ni so be drive kra ko ni fie no hu se president abechia no abedana se that's enough. On here appointment be on here just you passing by. What's the phone ho na Oma Julius afre no na motene ho na frɛ unu person no kasa. Oh, eyamia echi. Hey president, me gino na me no kasa yi. Oh, kokwachi obi a ne president afre me adamase say campaign me boa no. Me ka kyerɛ obi a ne sɛ ne obe manage.
Central region panyi bi o Professor Mills we ne no friend busa ne sɛ owura waboa me my campaign ade na menye no si dabi on pe position bi ana sɛ Prof Mills sɛ wo public na wo kasa
on acknowledge no
omra na o meka bibi mu
ngu na sum sɛ ye wawie
obi ahu sɛ wo
dabi ba unim sa position ye no ɛno ede unim ɛno achi no obi a opɛ contract bi be kwakwa no
obɛkɔ no ho
sɛ ono kasa gu na
so wan ka hwe wo de
wawie ɛkyɛ minister
wo kasa sa no aba na sɛ 1 minute wan ka hwe obi ahu sɛ oba
me sɛ wɔkyɛ minister
ti no obi a ne deserve office
dabi the management of the affairs of state is not for the uninitiated. The management of the affairs of state is not for the uninitiated. Dabi the management of the affairs of state again is not for the uninitiated.
And you now be try error.
Papa, say manusi sumuna so, o do kakra. So because one ko kolibo en fan ko UGMC me boa
first UGMC first
University of Ghana hospital ba ko bi ho ayi
ketwa ho
ho be ko aden
me pepe bi a best
Matias here o Toyota na onam na ukonya crisis kakra wo de be ko emfutrom fita bi so ohwe ma
David
me ko so o be ko Toyota
shop na
me boa okay o be se odidi a o be ko akofa obi aduane esi gota so ayeton so be ko baby e fata na odidi o mpe se obenya typhoid adan ne nyina ati kromani adwen se ba mamu odi a obi a betimi abu eba positions in government ya eno de obi a betimi ahodu why ope good fitter ope good teacher ope good school ope good doctor but when it comes to the appointment for people to positions of responsibility holding this country's fortunes and it will be a betimi aye
ebi nim omo ministerial portfolio they don't understand
obi papa bi a me bisa na about reshuffle I say oh reshuffle dey asemo na minister sin bi o 2 years kwa na omo nya hu portfolio no so appoint obi na 2 years ohun ni portfolio awon say ne won so wo
2 years
ohun so osia 2 years utua ne ka but ne nsan kokwa aso say ne na say try and error.
So somebody can send to President-elect John Dramani Mahama say, Prof says the management of the affairs of the state is not for the uninitiated.
And yes, sir. And on him, the fight against corruption.
Yeah.
Meaning, sir, a bedi Omampani Mahama time.
Ora.
But me be man of foot tobacco. And then maybe my header. Akofa a report.
Okay.
Of the Manual Planch Assets Commission. Manual Planch Assets Commission.
Okay.
Which was appointed under the Commission of Inquiry Act 1964. Act 250. Emra Omampani Odikan Kwame Nkrumah said in 1964, I had set up commissions of inquiries.
Okay.
Ye two now by 1966. Samra no no mugina so formal commissions see ahwehwe ne ministers ni omam ene ono ani ni omam amamuo di obeye bia kwa ba beto sa ade we amuye investigations thorough investigations list wa ha Mr. Kwabena Ohini Gyan na okofesi sa committee we
okay
Mr. Kofi Baakon okofesi sa committee we Mr. WK Aduhene ono so fesi committee we committees in kwam form ya after umtu Kwame Nkrumah Apalu commission Jiage commission branch commissions by 5 and ye chiche nipa ni mu mu bia won krofo a ya san say hwehwe om niomam
na it is ora ya
oh na anu kwa de na ye stronger than ora de say yamfa law na asset these were set up by law and they had the power to compel the attendance of witnesses one mu wie ye no ye adverse findings against inkrofo say omanya adwapade bebre ayenim ba bi ko adwapade ni free ebi de papa baako na adwapade na buru aduenu papa ya kan so osi so na oton newspaper oba amamuo mu no wo dan buru aduenu obi ya na oton newspaper okumase ti de mi kan yi eni o ma na ye jeje ye no e o wa na ban foforo aba ni asan de o ma de ama wom na ban foforo aba omo AFS beje ye e kirei PNDC tam kwa asan de bi de ma wom mampani kufo obeko osan de bi ma wom what am I telling you me pa kire say right method ya ye de akodwirim eni kata ahihye wo krom han Em say and work. And work. Hwɛ. The mama yam hyehyɛ me about the ebe sese no. Tie. Me kan document bi the Journal of Modern African Studies 1972 edition. Na obi twerɛ article bi about Ghana. Tie. But say it is certainly understandable that some Ghanaians should feel cynical about a new investigation. 1972. 1972. Or say, it is certainly understandable that some Ghanaians should feel cynical about a new investigation. While the many exposés of the Nkrumah period carried out by the National Liberation Council may have proved enlightening, they had apparently not brought about much improvement in the quality of public administration. Some of the investigations were, according to a local novelist, Ayi Kweyama, the author of The Beautiful Ones Are Not Yet Born, or say, they are no better than a made in the special Ghanaian way that allowed a really big corrupt people to pass through it. Was it investigations? They were no better than a net, than a net made in the special Ghanaian way that allowed the really big corrupt people to pass through it. Then it goes on. Those who were caught felt no shame about it. There is no repentance, and there is always the preparedness to seize the earliest opportunity for some more looting. I'm quoting from 1972. Is this thing relevant today?
Very.
Yo, then inclusive discussion.
People feel cynical.
Tia feel cynical 1972.
We are still
feel cynical
about Ora.
2024. Nti mesre omampani ya yi no. Bema etehia na nyu chese wawie. Ebia in this fight to ensure accountability and probity no. Ebia ya titi ahwe. Ompaja ye nyina ho. But onye no in the most effective way, because I'm saying there is reference. 1972 na ye cynical. Say na ye gusi ye cynical. Abrante 1972 beti nemfia hini.
A prophet in almost 50 years.
More than 50 years.
More than 50 years.
Hey.
53 years. 53 years.
And he said 53 years. Yeah, cynical.
Yeah.
Say you go see a cynical. When we review your notes as a country.
The corruption fight, and how should he go about it?
Me there, so much there, you can't 1972.
72, the NSA, or more net, you know. Yes,
you be a woman of one of your body, party from
your corrupt
party from
near just more fish.
And I say net, you know. And no what to say. And you're born in it. Me catch us am mention me baby. Me di me bronya. When me tima for mo.
But we are hopeful. We are hopeful with the aura. We are hopeful. Say. You bet me anya salute na. So called loot.
Ora. Kujeto. Minimum. And my own dom level. Eka ho. Dom level. They hardened Afram Plains young man. Okay. And then there is a young man, Okahun, a former student of mine, an illustrious former student of mine, Martin Pebu, and also Kahun. But they should learn from where we fail. Menana, if I fear dance, or say, Saunam na usinti, dear, a wawakwem, na usinti na utafoma, and Koheba be our kotoyeho. Baby, I toy anyone. And you want out TV you. I didn't know when I pay me an out top from no. Say 1, 2, Oko, Oba, Uduruho, Obasan Tofom. 2020 ye call election we yen say MB before set committee bi mboa and no report no implementation no one omoyo enti wo Washington atiahwe na ugina ba bia uto fom no aprapra ho no asan tu atene okwa o mesu besa beti ahwe wo wa agi se ba bi ku a uto ye no dwinsin no utu ase enti corruption fight no ba bi ku a ye hwe ase nyina omunte we kura me de bemom
they will need it
omu hwe de papa ne kan no 1972 ni ye seneca enti cynicism no omunye nioma ebema ye free ho otherwise kofo be use corruption fighting against you in the next campaign we dey fadi agro so we dey obetimi akọ we ye king kong enti o mo twen
prof
but we dey akire so we dey wo time nyina omo kwa govern na omo govern ya mo govern no mo kodi corruption achi nkodi
they should not
there be imagine you no dia oboa they are state institutions they can beef them up no munye niye say yoko no mu need the requisite financial forensics experience get them the experience special prosecutor not only the requisite financial forensics for mano but men can find women ministers na odi on mebu o man no mu no mu te no mu ya anti corruption no mu na fe ade chen o ye go ye ora ade chen o ye yura ade chen o ye wei obedi bu o man no ube wan na 4 years na ba no anya hwe
should be separated from
governance no a full-time job and fa bibia me bata ho we watoni general kwa fa asemwe nkodan no attorney general no wo difficulties of pending arbitrations government contracts ni hu nyoma so focus on
Proba, will you accept an appointment
me teacher ni
you are picking professors baby or mabaga
maybe media or mabwa obi aka che so o ma me adwuma be mama jai teaching me nye me gane ni basa o se me sumo man no deda basa me sumo man in a different capacity me sumo man no ma sumo man we ache basa obi ka che o se je adwuma we na stop teaching and me nye
yeah somebody was asked say what's your president Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo personal level and I say in any encounter
I don't know better be something no news Nana o ye micro muni
so on a personal do you think say he acknowledges the level of an debt our de Ghana come and or regret
na me say me minimum debt am wom many ehun
it's a prof we are part of who or minum
me o minum na me here ni we ka de say ka no da bia bi be ka ho but now you say so to you them say when the city started doing well the debt stock went down mo dey just say Ghana for mo dey je Akufo-Addo aban ye ba yi mo be say mo ka say ya de papa akokra
it cannot be
anyima bi anko ye agreed but e bi nso ko ye pa
we examiner it ka o mark here oba man say
oni me class oba me class me mark
prof we every student every person in Ghana is a student in
David oba me ho me set questions here obi akwa setting the question me na me come mark I'm an examiner when I set my questions or my junior colleagues set and I moderate then I mark but obi akwa set obi akwa na my interview no makwa assess
as a Ghanaian living in Ghana under his governance
na say
every Ghanaian has felt
and you say feeling sir
prof indicators are wo as a Ghanaian what the
some dey only say me we dey still am live good enti
so general
yeah say una mo na obi say kromo ayedian wo ayedian ma wo say ayedian ma me now obi wuni mo obi botom but all I will say is that Ghana has to be fair to Akufo-Addo.
Okay.
We have to be fair to him. Only this year one on one.
Yeah.
on the many times I have met him one-on-one. He means well. But you know, the executive authority is vested in him. And he, according to Article 58, he can exercise that power directly or through officers subordinate to him. Right. In some of the cases, his subordinates have not done him justice. But he takes responsibility. He also said, all the people he appointed, he takes responsibility for their performance. That's what the leader is about. And let's be fair to him. Or call 7th January. Me, I pray that history will be kind to him. Pray. But history would say what it wants to say about the Akufo-Addo. Maybe another young. Maybe down the road, some of the things he did. A home for so bad. Kwame Nkrumah, we were not kind to him. You took Kwame Nkrumah, Ghanaians jubilated. Right. Hey, Ghana for some mobile journey. And you want to say Akufo-Addo guy. And you want to bomb someone. And you want to say Wanyade. Ghana for nye. Akufo-Addo media. I am saying history will be kind to him.
So the fairness, I would say, yeah, man. Also, recently, our Parliament in the year, one taking a lightly commenter, ministers, friend say parliamentarians need be corresponded to the state of the. Me who say who ne wife for no reaction no. Is it because of the fairness?
Me Chrome have me TV. Me in news. Me TV. Me num say na TV no cry tin no. Unim the reason. The family phone na call Google.
Okay.
The cause we are saying me hu no Google. And there be na Nana Akwansra can about some comments made by Papa Duanya
Ama
Kofi Boa on the floor of Parliament.
Yeah.
But I will say all the comments there are privileged. Absolutely privileged.
Yeah.
And why should anybody take it to heart? The matters that are said on the floor of Parliament, that's how Parliament is able to do its oversight work. They are absolutely privileged. And
no, yeah.
Mean taking it to heart. So me na kamini obi enko. Me so say Nana Akufo-Addo the president because he has been an MP before.
Yeah.
Obe taking it lightly.
So the conduct was not proper of a first lady.
And there mean can say me kwa me hear who conduct no. Na first lady mo jani ni mu. So no so feelings. Who kuna ya adwuma mfie ngoche a munim say ma sweating sleepless nights. I wouldn't say he has done his best. Right. Now I had to say Obi Pese or trashy 8 years of Obi Kunu worker. Or nipa maybe she may have overreacted. But be kind to her as well. And I make no da kankabi obewuno and you won't cover do beja. Kankabi unum kankabi. Owa na be who rings no do odijai. Enti enade yen nyina yesa Akufo-Addo or to I had to say osuna to form to be a bono. But me say history will be kind to him. After ya hwe na dwuma no. Ya ye comparison no. Eni ebehu.
Wow. There is a very significant shift in our parliament. As a lawyer, as you see, I gazetted 183 seats for NDC are here unprecedented. Nearly. Omanya 2/3 majority. Menya sure say be even the framers of the constitution.
Now before now, me na mini Chrome na call parliament no. Say NDC had all the members of parliament. 92 parliament no. The parliament which was sworn in 93.
Yeah, boycott no.
They had 100% virtually.
Right.
And heading.
This time.
Heading.
Ain't mean effect be our government.
Unim. Ya woniema bia. Obi a president. Or numbers cry on trust obey. Now no be pani pa bi ba me nchen say enti professor onye ni say bia His Excellency Muhammad because of numbers no obe try say obe change constitution no watwa so I extending the tenure. Na me say one ye. And I'm say me ni nkasa but me say on yet da say obeka ko change constitution no na wasan atena so mfie duru osan onye ne chena. Yes, decision making in parliament will be faster and smoother. So at last, but the small minority can make their voice heard if their quality is on the high side. Okay. Parliament, no, yes, eduru ha, they vote, ebe out vote too, but win on superior argument. Win the debate on superior argument. Yeah, omo numbers na beto aba na dia abudu dozu no. On be kwa kodwen hu omo kokos aka say nkofo ya say me omo kan dia right. What they are saying is better for the country. Enti omo do so o, omo sa o, omo nka dia ba ko parliament ho say okoto abrewa na ni sisi achia na okwa na ni sisi na echia kwa sisi na echia ni nyina unu de ka kire no ma yesa open wa baba na odi na chi no a wo sere no sisi na echia kwa ha esi ma yesa open babia omo wo sese no unso betimi akọ
ti enye bibia na president
enye da bi numbers no me nye sure say his excellency John Mahama be kwa koye nioma bia be gu ni hu fi say wa ko change constitution person oye president twice ade oye Mugabe eni ma sade mi susu ma no
okay
mi susu ma no so be ye da bi me yemfa susu no eye musu ade bia e be subvert constitution we eye musuo ma yemfa susu obia constitution onyi enti baby asase yesesa no so already there is a process to amend certain portions. Right. May encouraging to say on pursue sa baby a yen nyina wo consensus see yesesa no e be more mind democracy no agin ni.
Over to you, what are some of the constitutional reforms are one kasa bia?
Oh na so mind the accord that.
Yeah, a bi yeah committee no.
The accord enti for now no dey mum focus on no. Yem focus on no na yesesa no yensesa American Constitution we call about 28 or so amendments. Constitution wonye ebo or a living document. Nti baby moyen no yensesa yasesa bi pen. Yasesa citizenship ni nyoma won dey meche no. Nti baby emian no yensesa but mayemfa adwen bonding say President Mahama Tirim say obesesa or numbers. Enti obeye we odabi and for starting here worried about Saddick no empanifo bi abisam enkwala abisam even ordinary people are wadwen nya o say omo dwen Saddick no abisam okay nti yenye stable na yema no kwan no take you over from January 7th no na yen nyina yem mompaye ma no me say me nta mompaye generally me nyo bi am pempai bo say the bia no pa me sorry bompai there be enka me routine no
ba we dey obe bompai
me bompai ma do Mahama jm
so onye
successful hwe onye successful na Ghana di ni ya e bi be ka me o mi fi amadi no pese me di ni ye ansa na nyame afre me nti onye successful na Ghana for moon central for muma Ghana for asonte any politicians and say there are certain matters or see about modern politics free the prices of petroleum products the CD the exchange rate sanima we mienu hu oya akun say one mayan depoliticize it na utade your campaign ebegu anima ase o yo
if the fundamentals are weak.
The exchange rate would expose you. Nti say my campaign say Baumia kaso be CD no the key na ko ba bi me boa o de akoma GP. They say CDS call your 4-star general.
Yeah.
And they on fan command. Na say CD no unlock you. no lock here or lock no but be always say no here yet papa say my baby e won no a man e kan ye pɛ no be 4 cedis me say me person me cram machines be ba me pottery farm me pɛ base 4 cedis to the euro
see Muhammad should bring
it sign no be me gina no be ona me pɛ 4 na me fan cram me pottery equipment no na me phone nko so
that want me any failure on his part say want me
na me dey say minim de o kan so de be ko campaign o kan so be ma ban
also be stabilize it stability there be a done no well, Prof, you didn't come to train them say Breno Echo, but here was very a very crucial stage. Oh, I can't crab. Now, see, I said the all kind of we producers, no stress, amount for be stress or more enjoy conversation. No. But there are some questions I be.
Person be some me. And me a professor and a professor be some question. And then me be students question. As I'm normally make professor of law. Which I want to be some question. That be on me some question.
First time. When you professor, I tell
you, me class.
Yeah.
Now me pon class. I know what you make about me car. Like my students do all the time.
Very well. Who is a recent fire outbreak?
Cantamanto
there no.
Hey,
as a landlord, a man for be so bese mancha be kasa say asase no ankasa no a railway station. And now modern man say em fanye ntino say why she there. And the ensign em fan come back to the family.
Unim. Sa area ho. Efi e bato sek kokomlemle area ho. There's a judgment of the Privy Council. Then highest court for the colonies. The case is Golightly versus Shirifi in aka Kokomlemle consolidated cases. Golightly versus Shirifi. That case they say those lands, one, the Kole priest. If who yes native of the area now pebia sidan now the yebibia Kole priest. Otherwise, say open alienation. Ye could be adiamo be permanent. Yeah. The gang, bese and Kole stools and a honor almost. So what I say, it should be part of the Kokomlemle consolidated cases, aka Golightly and the Shirifi, a decision of the Privy Council. Lord Denny, Crown Campaign. Yeah. Now. Railway acquisition. If the purpose of the acquisition has failed, not just say say the year of mine on what day, na yantimi amfa nya. 1992 Constitution, Article 20 clauses 5 and 6. Let's say where the purpose of the acquisition fails, the pre-acquisition owners have a right of preemption, which means that they would be able to go and buy their land back by refunding the whole or part of the compensation that was paid to them. But two cases. Lawaile's case. Yeah. Lawaile's case. The Supreme Court said, Article 20 clauses 5 and 6 of the Constitution do not apply to acquisitions which were done before the 1992 Constitution became effective.
Okay.
Because they will not read the law retroactive because of Article 107 of the Constitution.
Prof, when I need to tell you
versus Attorney General and Lands Commission.
Okay.
And there was a matter involving Ghana Telecom, Ni Olai Amuntia versus Ghana Telecom.
Right.
Court of Appeal, Justice Doche, and also Kain, say acquisitions some year before 7 January, no, the constitutional provisions will not apply.
Okay.
Enti
Akantamanto there no.
Akantamanto no. Railway land is railway land.
See, the traders cannot go back.
If the railway decides how much traders can go back, but a acquisition, the gang base and Kole waste tools, no, and the Kole tools, how much me can find back?
Okay. It's a railway for no.
So what you say. But government can at any time decide say or be returning part or all of that land to the pre-acquisition owners. Sending the dia sumdwe beba. Why not? There be a simple sir. Send him okay no. Share.
Wow.
We here na me family na me in charge you na. Me ni omo kan wase.
Ye bo asase bia din wo Ghana. Unim ba bia e free. Unim ni history de ekoje ye ne de ekofa ba eti say mo amoye traders ana say gbese Manchester otia prof wa ha.
Gbese Manchester we lawyer.
So no.
Ni ya ibonte.
Ya ibonte lawyer.
Lawyer.
Ba say obeba wo.
Oh oyo hene. Say me oba be fa me lawyer.
Aha.
Na charge no. Now say okra wunya nwie loan. Mentimi ne unche me fees.
Mentimi ne nche just
we answer. Na me no ache.
Say aka 2 years na bia President Mahama wa free so the National Democratic Congress Party na nkasa sesia omo pese
na me dey omo dey fa me ho.
Prof bibia ni wa e wo amamuo mu wo krom ha mentimi mbusa. Obi so okona wako yi the presidential candidate. E be come make me contest. I don't think that was a busa because wow so what do baby also contest.
Me na me ambitions but say my start in ambitions.
Oh presidential.
My start in
o me eja poultry farm.
There be ana akoko da so contest here.
Ankoye.
Say me na me ba yesi akoko da kon na.
You use a poultry farm say kwa enkoye.
There be me any difference. Me farm na akoko da ko titidie ni bi me dey na modern farm.
We modern farm.
Enti but honestly me ambitions.
Oh okay.
But I am only praying say. Say dachi do say John Ekwa. And I'm praying say even MPP the same prayer for them. Say in their next election of a flag bearer enya asumdwe ma unum dentia asumdwe wo kro nu ma me pe matena America almost 9 years ana matu aba Ghana me nka se metu akoba bia biem last wo bi sam say na am onkofo bi so nkom kope ambassador man am say ambassador e wo kro ben so am so America na me say America matena 9 years I came back home voluntarily mesa ko ho biem dia na me ko ye UN secretary general apart from no kro we mu me tra bakokra e de akọ obi kro mu tranye de enti Ghana mo me nye ni ye ni entram hwe Ghana ye ya unim o ko pe visa ye misa question o kro ya ye nim se o kwa obesan ba o kro nya visa ko bi odina o so o ma visa we na nim o so no ma visa o so ma nkwa o ya ne ho pa o di siwa o kro nya enti ni ebu abomfia won dey mention nti me bompa yes party bia choice of flag bearer enya asumdwe MPP for the enya asumdwe say say kofo ope
mo pre ba wo so di wani toto form a bia JM kwa waka MPP dia na delegate system ba all say President Mahama echi who do you suggest because a very crucial or 4 years on paper
me go he candidate man this
Prof obi a won bia unim no unim de ne ho dwo unim de obi a wo ha bia unim
say mami ene ya mami professor that professor de nso ko gina bia professor gina say odwan ogina de ni ba gina me boa
right
but at least professor say ni fie kwanim kakra enti emabunu no nso no say o ma ya aggressive yen fie kwanim no na omo penchant for yen leadership no enye de ti me enipa se me NDC ni na se manfa mama me no as vice president because of age no free mu a me be ma Julius
former chief of staff
ma deal with him on very important matters me be ma no ni di me no kanipa bom onim n'adwuma onye dede Julius ote se achichide onam breo onye kai ba me ka kire on tenhwe you will get there
as okati across
o kanipa bom na me ka no okanipa bom onye didiga politics mu dia didiga de enye o didiga nkrofo a we who results in the election the janye ti crash no oye strategic oye strategic obia ba ne nkyɛn a o receive no
both parties
obia all power those days NDC minister bi ana yeyi na di na ne ho akyere ne kakra na opese okɔ hɔ ko Julius oba me ho ma me de ne call Julius office my friend is chief obi aba me nkyɛ opese obohu o se mo fa ne bra we de ne call say mami say oni mu no se ai se mo hwɛ bibi ma ne nya wate ipa mo bo oye magnanimous na mom eya ne tora bi a adwuma begu ne so a na bi obi frɛ no wantimi amfa won sɛ Ghana me frɛ no a huni mobo
but they am entire sa comment na
Ghana for dey say onim obi a won beka mi say sa no de me ye frɛ wa won fa say me ye nwuma be ye aduenu to keep soul alive
right
o frɛ me ba ko bi ko na me kyerɛ de na o frɛ me ne wantimi amfa ye frɛ wa won fa wonya adwuma da bi abagiska obi ho nti wo adaja o de fa of course nti manya akwan amfa no na de kye a wo frɛ me nso na nya sɛ wo bre miska wo frɛ me bagiska ma amfa no wo asan fu Ghana for su bai
say bia onye interested kra wa twene adwen
onye interested kra me kɔ ne ho onye interested
oh Julius wo hu no say presidential match
onye interested me kra me kɔ ho because MPP for say minimum say me client can say me yes or say oh you interested
obe route for Ken
me
ewo MPP
say ma catch say ba me madam funu no Ken madam funu no
okay enti obo de
me yes or say branch ampo kra bi onu so interested onu so madam funu no
ti ho wo hu 3
me de obi a me madam fu dawson say me kwaku na nse me ti akire me ma me pe bi na me ti akire
esa na so na wo ye penyi
wo mo kwa no ma ba be bisa ko na prof na wadwen am so de me dwen ho
wo mu 3 wa hana and say ha so 1.5
I want to
I want ma me na o ma amfa ma no a na che say ho na half but Julius na
me de Julius de yanka nyame ni pa Julius de me me Julius de dado
okay
we kwa nanka wa kwa nanka no nanka me rutuma no
ba wanko
well there be no onye interested
and I make us even now
was in panifo nko
okay I'll be dinner time
sa say na make us o te sa chichede won wa chichede a wate ahweda a chichede o ba say ya on tin hweda o tarefom on tin hwe on pere ne ho na oni mabo a onyi chepa a chichede otimi di 150 years 160 years because oye slow but sure enti ekomono e dia ba wieye
prof what pon show na me prof me back class dia prof
pon show no
my name is Alex Kwakutete. I want to ask prof I can't join no dey ask question
Kwakutete no Kwakutete o me class no baby saka
as if they can
also oye citizen eye sa enye ono
a
sa kwa bi o kasa basa no
David
and a different one
we for as if they can make changes to the constitution for vice president. And I also want to know the updates on the Achimota forest since we can have a new Achimota forest land and the prof and you're in charge. Was it because the constitution doesn't help the vice president? Or just a vice president or your mate until in Kaope say any changes be a man mate or Timisu Stiam Kakra.
Now we are president uniwa vice ni no driver can. Now when you down here constitution is send to one. When the president is not capable of performing his functions, the vice president he doesn't act to on your acting president or your president. I am on church and name na Ghana for hu ni ye. Say omampani ni ho na vice. Osi na nemu a. Onsi na as acting president. Osi na as president.
Okay.
Your constitution now make provision for somebody to act as president. There be we are president.
Ntonye mate.
On ya say mate no, senti na wona mo koda da, ba mo ma kwaka mate asem. But mate dey no ye mate. Enya no na mo san NDC for the year campaign tia no, so akoka so ye mate. Say the campaign dey obeka na e be san use against you.
Ono akane dey we na is there a way for okay, will be so question. I say what about now for di na obeso who say the boss who are da so e wadam for now.
Madam for no many na ye nyemo Afram Plains. Madam for no. Afram Plains bridge ba ku buye na nsen. Many na ye contribution e koye covet no.
Okay.
O don kokrom. Don kokrom ademra bridge.
Omo nyina ye onam for.
Ai me someone crowway no wo mu a don't antagonize people. And tie microphone na so. Asa me fi Afram Plains. Ono ye rice power Afram Plains. Bridge ni buye na MP ni friend no friend me. Odi ni machines. Na me sim this ka koye. Ya ye bridge no do o se si a ni din ni mi din ebo so say ye na this ka bo am ye bridge.
Good citizens.
Esi wo sample a billboard kesi esi wo.
Okay, nti o se ono so obi a onyanko pe.
On so obamu eye.
But who candidate na Julius?
Oh, na say omienu no obi ya win eye, but Julius na me candidate pa.
I say what happens to Alan now if you were to advise MPP?
Me too amufo. Alan dey say oni picture no oko. MPP ni.
Say common friend back.
Alan. O dey be say no also oko say oye popular as an individual. Kro we mu. Mo obi a na da ne ho. Yen hear the new politician be a oye so popular that he can win an election or make a dent, push an election to a runoff. O kre mu say. One cop party one ahun silent no ji say oko push election akọ second round na wa ye hero onya ahi
less than one
yo enti kro we mu munhia political dynamics ni ye you don't just jump omo a enti na make say omampani ayayi no mahama oni ne party for ne nkasa oni omo nkasa na onya omo buy-in say ne niam bia anka enya omo de no eniema nka enya omo de no oya on beti na se because enya party no a individual won win o untimi win
right
Alan is a typical example no ni so okwa post election to round 2 share round 2 wo di nipa ni free
Prof Tuesday you be change afena no enti menim say after eno power ninya enso chie enti sesi ai MPP is still in power today experience bi I am fan say omo na ye but transitional period no be in 1 minute what is a comment from Aban side and omo ho so side do you think say omo collaboration has been
akoye akoye initially no the na say appointments bi na ade but government side na explain say process you are started the I just issuing appointment letters.
Yeah.
One with the mentioning enu twa no. Asem bi ama. Previous one transition you kai tea ho asem bi ni nema. Ko fa manso buy. Afi obi ankonum tea.
Yeah, come on.
Obi ankonum tea bi adidi oni fie ne koe. Enti asem mai. Ye mo mpaye. Ensiro nyame. Obo ade no. Say if ne kosi 7th no. Aboni bi anto Ghana. Ompani akufu ado. On hand over mama pani do mahama one dey mention what the amani pen on some fama no man pani akufu ado so fa the pipe bo any the sunsum any o man na chi
right
now I still demand and say Ghana will be kind to akufu ado one day that day will come ye di nkomo bi abaka say hey say papa no ya ade o amamu onya yize wo fie kura kakra wo manage ho no enyamre a whole country can ya beso cars move fuel ay consume wo Ghana every day amamu enyamre nti emo amu ba be take over no omu nkan hu se omu koye 8 years ni economy ni the complications of the country na na wo 8 years ago no I multiply
okay
nti they should not use the lens they were wearing in 2016 normally be o man no am for a 2025 lens and share because Ghana no omudi ja ho 16 years ago 8 years ago no and sakraya bam
right. Professor Kwame Gyan any egusu aye ne kasa no
am ji so oni mawie
me comment ne de ya wie amanfo de a omo de be buy na ya me bu se bi ne but a lot of the questions no o student ne be brave contest be brave minister be brave MP ho na bi o lose ye how pa o think say we lose how pa
me students o lose ye I have me so lose election
what say ye now you surprised
I am they am ya pa wo me abu and the apia kubi
oh okay
and opera Kwame na kasa he was a member of my firm Kwame Gyan Associates
oh yeah okay
nti na opera me na kasa maka kire ne say so ye use akosom now som now nim say why your part to the best of your ability then the panel say someone when say men someone biem obi from a someone jakonwa no
okay
or a lawyer ni on fan Ghan week no come back to the law firm
what's
omo aka no de me enya me ya
enyo ya bata asante achem no for prof semone and ni ye lawyer bako me I mean you say if the president is not a mate why is he not catered for under the retiring of a president and the emoluments we a lawyer Kwadwo Jamfi Bonsu or say it's a president no say a mate
vice
vice no
na the retirement of a vice president the entire yem make extensive provisions in man obetimi aye ndioma after he leaves office
okay
obetimi aye aduma but president na dey no obey who dey hwe from that angle
okay
so who dey make no vice president no Professor Mills time of fees no oko Canada he was a visiting professor at one of the universities in Canada so unti baumia say obetimi aye aduma where he is now the level I do no top universities in the world the funnel to come and serve as a visiting faculty to just share experiences in running a country
but president
or deliver one lecture when you scale between
the constitution and my president akwanya
yes otimi nye ade bia won kwala nketo a omko school obetimi my PTA chairman no and
Prof well we are going PTA sir
there be me the president
our president
otimi nya adwuma foforo bia for emolument aye be de okoye de adwuma wapem na mom ni ma wo primary school bia wetin PTA and there
is that nanado bia chebi
bia school bia na ni ma wo ho bia
PTA chairman and the president dey wo free so a
wapem enu nti na normally na nya adwuma wo sen ka akoje ni wo mnante berem so what I say by the time wanka ube fiso no na bra wa bono
wa retire
anya fe na akofa o CV
right
akura around here me chia no atie fo bi
o students omo share omo wo school ane omo awie bebre omo nyina ase
o se me da omo nyina ase so omo tie me omo ati me nka bi mu na che pa o nyame nka obi a ho
Professor Kwame Gyan ena ye ne di ko prof ye da wase pa se afi oni ye ate ano wajai wadwuma bebrebe ya ai bebrebe wajai wadwuma bebrebe na enwre oni aba medase mesi nyame ya aduma me sra kwanya ba Professor Kwame Gyan na associate prof is we picture bia